Welcome back to Bad Axe Bourbon. I'm Bobby. All right, it's been a minute, people. So what I'm gonna do now, today, is give you my 2023, back in time, people, my 2023 top 8, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ryes of the year for me, right? I wasn't exposed to all the ryes that maybe all of you are exposed to, and it's only ryes that I've had or that I own. Let's do that. That I own. They're right here. I own them. I've had plenty of good ryes this year, but these are ones that I own, and that's how I'm going to do my list. I know a lot of people do it different ways. A lot of people do it like this too. Let's get it started. All right. Well, first of all, let's give a Bad Axe cheers to my son, me and Mrs. Bad Axe, or Mrs. Bad Axe and I, our son, Parker. Cheers to you, kiddo. He's in the, second week of basic training right now, Air Force basic training. Cheers, kiddo. We love you, and I know you're gonna kick some butt. All right, this is Evan Williams American Heroes Edition. Cheers to you, kiddo. Sipping this for him. All right, let's get into it. Number 8. You guys know I say this all the time. I'm not a huge Jack Daniels fan, but as Mrs. Bad Axe likes to point out, I got like 17, 18 plus 20 bottles of Jack Daniels products. So I've come to realize it's just a lower level. It's old number 7, really. And the Bonded and the Balm, I just don't like them at all, really. I just don't. Anyway, and this is not the cask strength right here. This is the only size I could get in. This is from Bevmo. It's a Bevmo pick. This is the specially selected by Lexi A. Phillips, assistant distiller in 2021. Just came out over last year though. This is the Jack Daniel's single barrel rye. Their single barrel rye. I believe she's an actual master distiller now for them, not an assistant distiller. So that makes this bottle a little special. We've got a few of these little guys, probably giving one away sometime soon, maybe. Anyway, that's number 8. Number 8. We put that sucker right there, all right? Number 7. I wouldn't have really known about this one wasn't for Hanging AZ in the live streams, commenting on the videos. Hey, dude, you got to try Driftless Glen. Have you ever tried Driftless Glen? I said, no, I have not tried Driftless Glen. He said they've got a great rye. They're out of Wisconsin. Check it out at Bevmo. They have store picks there. And he actually saw it in some of my haul videos. So sure enough, I said, yep, there it is. Went back to the Bevmo. Here in California, we have Bevmo Beverages and More. They shortened the name to Bevmo. You guys know what I'm talking about. This right here, Driftless Glen Rye Whiskey. That daddy right there. It took me, to be honest, I don't know, 3 or 4 times going back to it. I had to let it sit, had to let it rest, but it's opened up beautifully. It's a really good. It made my top 8. This is it's 118 proof. It's a single barrel straight rye whiskey. Single barrel straight rye whiskey right here. Driftless Glen, aged 5 years. It's a pick too. So it's a pick from it says Go Puff. It's Bevmo. Bevmo, Go Puff, they kind of join together there. So that's my number 7 right there. Right on? All right. Number 6. Say I did some damage to this one here. I'm serious. Rare Breed Rye. If you haven't had Rare Breed Rye, people, it's readily available. I mean, this one maybe not. This is not readily available. I mean, the single barrel rye should be available somewhere. Maybe not super available, but not as a pick so much. I'd actually hunt these suckers down. Maybe in your area they're more available than they were here. Pick, AC, go to a Bevmo, you can get that sucker. Rare Breed. This should be on every here it's in grocery stores here in California. Rare Breed Rye, 112 proof. Big dog. I don't know if I said what the proof is on this. It's like 94 proof. 94 proof right here. 94 proof. 118 proof. 112.2 proof. This is a great rye. Yeah, I could have put the 101 rye here too, but you know, it wasn't quite as good as these. But the 101 rye for the price, incredible. Honorable mention. Let's do that. Rare Breed. Dude. Oh my goodness. Not only do I have a cork in there, now I got the screw in there. I used to smacking these on the top. Obviously the cork broke. The top came off of this cork. Used to smacking these. Oh my goodness. You know that's staying in. Correct. Hold up. Cheers again, kiddo. Baby Bad Axe, cheers. There's not much left in here. The heck. There we go. We're killing it. Bottle kill for the Rare Breed. Cork and screw and all. There we go. 112.2 proof. There you go. Cheers again, kiddo. This episode is still for you. All right. Number 5. Frey Ranch Balm Rye. This actually used to be my favorite rye until I had Corbin Cash, but I've had more rye since. It's been a few years now. This is an incredible rye. Obviously, it's Balm, so it's 100 proof. Actually got it signed. I went to Frey Ranch, got it signed right there. Great rye. Did a head-to-head. You know what? Here's how I found out that I love the Corbin Cashes so much. I had this rye, incredible, at the distillery. Had it for a couple months here. Then my wife and I, Mrs. Bad Axe, went to Corbin Cash, and we had something else that may or may not be on this list at a lower number, at closer to the top. Did it head-to-head blind. Dude, this is like one of my earliest videos, in the first 5 or 6 videos, I think. I said local ryes is head-to-head. I did them blind. I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's just Frey Ranch right here. This is my favorite. Of course, you can assume by now that it was actually Corbin Cash in 1917 that I liked better, that won that episode. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This is incredible. I mean, I knew it was, but never looked back, people. I've never looked back since then. There you go. I'll leave it at that. This is my number 5. If you haven't had it, get it. They're sold, you know, not completely throughout all 50 states or the lower 48, but they're in most of the states now. Frey Ranch, you should be able to get this wherever you can get anything now. I can get it at my grocery store, like I said. So anyway, all right. Number 4. This one's a little more special, a little more exclusive. Got to be a member to get this. This is a Storytime Old Dragon Bones Coulibre. Incredible rye. This is a 17-year Canadian rye, Oloroso sherry finish. And it is, the original fill was on 1105, and the second fill was a 62822. The mash bill is 39% corn, 53% rye, and 8% malted It's 134 proof, people. This is fire, dude. 134 proof, like I said. Once you sip that sucker, it'll blow your socks off right off the bat. But it settles down, but it settles down pretty quickly, and you just get a lot of flavor, a rush of all these flavors. But like I said, Storytime Distillery, Old Dragon Bones Coulibre. Check it out. Facebook, Storytime.com. Check them out. All right. So that's my number 4. All right. Cheers again, kiddo. All right. Number 3. And I'll say this was toss-up with number 2, actually. I'm sure you guys will be completely blown away and surprised by number 1 and 2 from me. Right. But that's just who I am. It's just who I am, people. This one could have been number 2, number 3. Really, a literal coin toss. Sagamore Double Oaked. And I was just turned on to this over, the last 3 months or so, the Double Oaked. It's 96.6 proof, I believe. 96.6 proof, this double oak is really good. Really good. It's sweet. You got a nice sweetness to it. Like stuff that's double oak, double barreled, right? It gives that extra sweetness and that extra finish in that toasted barrel. So it is a finished rye. So you have a couple cast strength, a single barrel, a bottle and bond. We got a variety here. We got a couple picks. But I gave the edge to the next one coming up, and I literally did flip a coin, but this one is finished. The next one isn't finished. It's my number 3. Number 2. Corbin Cash, 1917 Merced Rye, 123 proof. Small batch. Absolutely incredible. You guys know this already. If you know me, you know this. I talk Corbin Cash up all the time. Absolutely incredible. So this is my favorite rye for the longest time. And this is their mainstay. This is you should be able to order this online. I mean, within California, they deliver within California. If you can get them at a liquor store or somewhere that ships outside of California, then cool. I know Mission Spirits. There's a few. Look them up. Try to find a bottle of this. I actually, you know what? In talking to David Souza, they are going to distribute to like 4 states outside of California. You're gonna pick up 4 states. I don't know if I'm sure he knows. I thought we talked about one of them being Arizona and these closer states, but they are going to distribute outside of California to at least 4 states this year, 2024, because we talked about it on a live stream in 2023. Anyway, this is an incredible rye. Corbin Cash 1917 Merced Rye. I'm not going to go super into details about all this stuff, but this is my number 2. You guys already know, if you watch any of my stuff, what number 1's going to be, right? What could beat this out for me? You guys already know, right? This big daddy right here. Corbin Cash, single barrel, 7-year Merced Rye. 130 proof. This is absolutely incredible. This, my friends, my peeps, let me go ahead and move all this stuff back. This, people, is my number 1. Absolutely, like I said, absolutely incredible. We got toffee, caramel on the nose and the tongue. It transfers directly over to the palate. Really sweet. A little bit burn up front, but it goes away fairly quickly. Oh my gosh, just silky, buttery on the tongue. This is my number 1. Of course, it's the Bad Axe pick, right? I picked it. Of course, I'm gonna like it better than that, right? So that's it. I mean, it's gonna be my number 1, people. I am absolutely completely biased, but I have given samples out, a lot of samples out to a lot of people. A lot of people have bought these bottles, and a lot of them are saying it's their favorite as well. But anyway, here's that. My number 1, Corbin Cash, 7-year single barrel, 130 proof, Bad Axe Bourbon pick, people. Incredible. That's it. That's my top 8 ryes for 2023. All right, so let's see what we can do in 2024. I got the bourbon video coming up soon, right? I'll get my bourbons out here, probably like top 10 or even more. Man, there's a lot of good bourbon, a lot of craft stuff that probably you guys won't be able to get. A lot of local stuff to me that don't deliver outside of California, but you're gonna see it, man. They're absolutely delicious. You watch my channel, I'm gonna be giving stuff away. I give away a lot of samples, a lot of local stuff, so you'll get it. Oh, before I forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, we got this new channel coming up, making a lot of noise. Go sub to the Whiskey 6. It's going to be Bourbon School, Whiskey Wars, Bourbon Drop, Bourbon Note, and yours truly. Bad Axe Bourbon, people. And the 6th will be a guest. We'll have a different topic each episode. Go check it out, all right? Our first live stream will be on January 31st. Come check us out. Come have some fun, all right, people? Like, comment, and subscribe. Bad Axe Bourbon. Go check out Patreon, Bad Axe Bourbon Patreon, and the Whiskey 6. I'm Bobby. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Cheers, people. Love your part. Kick butt.